Hi friends, this is Julie with White County Public Library with another Teen Tuesday video. In this video, I have chosen a few books that I have read when I was younger, either in middle school, in high school, or just outside of high school, and decided to take another whack at them. I have reread these books and decided to revisit my feelings on them. The very first one that I've chosen is Coraline by Neil Gaiman. Anybody who knows me knows that Neil Gaiman is my favorite author. His book, The Graveyard Book, is my favorite book. This one is a close second. This story follows Coraline. She has moved into a new house and she has found a secret passageway to another house, another flat, but it's completely different. There's something sinister and dark about this other place, but it really captures her attention and she decides to keep revisiting. Now, I had read this book, loved it, watched the movie, loved it, but I had forgotten something. In the book, there's a character missing. They had written in a companion for Coraline for the movie, and then it's not included in the book. So I had forgotten that, and he actually was one of my favorite parts of the movie. So, of the story. I felt like he really added something to that. It gave Coraline something to want to save, not just herself. So I was a little disappointed that he wasn't in the book when I reread it. But all in all, I still have the same feelings for this book that I had the very first time that I read it. It's still a favorite. The next one I have is Hatchet by Gary Paulson. Now, I read this, I want to say, early middle school. It's been forever since I've read this. So I had decided to reread it, and I'm kind of cheating on this one because I'm actually currently halfway through my reread. But so far, I remember Brian, the main character. I remember, and this tells you everything in the premise, so this isn't spoilers or anything, but he is put in a position where he's going to have to survive on his own after a plane crash. There are lots of family dynamics that go into why he's even on the plane, lots of hard-hitting subject matter like divorce. But all in all, I remember this book very well. It stuck with me, and obviously it's still a very good book if I can remember that many details from that far back. Okay, and the last one that I have is probably my favorite on this list. This is The Giver from Lois Lowry. I read this in high school. My sophomore year of high school, we started the program, this will kind of give away my age, the One School, One Book. And in that program, they started passing out this book first. A lot of people were complaining that it was a very short book, but it was supposed to be, it just seemed kind of boring to some people. I blew through this in one sitting and then reread it the next day. This follows Jonas, and his world is perfect. He has, they have tried to create a utopian society that he's part of, but he's starting to notice that he's a little bit different, and he's starting to question the moral grounds that the society stands on. He is selected to be the new receiver of memory. Because a lot of memory has been wiped away from the rest of the people in the society for what they think is good reason. So when he starts his new job as the memory receiver, he starts to question a lot of what's happening and why these things were happening and why any of this had to happen to begin with, why the society was even created, why they're controlling so much. And he gets to see a lot of the corruption in there, and he tries to fix a lot of it. The fun thing is, this has actually been turned into a graphic novel, and once you read the book, you'll kind of understand, but the very beginning of the book is very dark, very black and white. There's not a lot of color, and then the color starts to slowly come into the book throughout the story, and then it's just like one color at a time. It's a very interesting concept. I love to see this illustrated because it has very vivid imagery in the book. Now, if you have any suggestions for more content, more video challenges, you can let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to chat with you in the comments. That's all I have. Thank you. Bye.